say yoyo o release sika no 22nd December to 23rd and sika no be da Ghana Road Maintenance Trust Fund account mu obahene ayro sem a woman say besi nedua yi and the 4th of February, which is over 1 month. May come a president at say contractors one san can say sikano. Now one a ye way name a contractors in be heart attack. A ye way name a contractors in be wo gwan fi won fi. A ye way name a contractors in be want to mean tia wo masuku ka. Emma nkwala no why drop out. Into my appeal. Where the a ye ne chine ya a ye president. Contractors kana we say finance minister release here no yensa kan yensa kan ka me nsa kan me de be so December ya o share bobi 1 billion Ghana cedis
aroti road contractors enso no ane woti ye se brebi atwam ye kan ye se aban release sika so odi tua contractors for ka and that the current year and somewhere free contractors are so ye air se sika no Sikaro woman sankai. MTN for advert we say na Sikano way. Na Sikano way. Sikana could be he. E wo hwan chain. The finance ministry so mo release Sikana. Sikano akwa kopie he. Hwan ho na sa Sikano e wo. Enuntie ne contractors esensu e de fa wo mo e kwan e hono ma yenko ahoma so na yani CEO at the chambers of construction of roads. Papa including Komawa Homanoso na Yamra. Obeni Aropai Sawati and Car Marche.
It is so many of them and a woman.
Oba the other Roma me hoye papa na one abusia phone an's way.
Yamina dom. And so Mammy Fakunya we train for a week after. Be a chief executive officer for Ghana Chamber of Construction Industry.
Okay, chief executive officer for Ghana Chamber of Constructions
Industry.
Okay, very well, noted. Me pacho fabua me kakra o full name no, Mr. Emmanuel
Cherry.
Okay, Emmanuel Cherry. Very well.
Yeah.
Mr. Emmanuel, video a your boy about musika kamu ya wa enya mbaye no ma yenchiremu ne entiase sei na siti ankasa
Sasem no ye hira sepa na ko ye ne mudi ko bebre afasa hawa construction industry member side too enne ya hawa ema yese Ghanaian contractors obetimi upgrade capacity abedu pempose ubebo ebie enye tuma pese Ghana me man say every 5 name about the out of the 5 no 3 or 4 are Ghanaian contractors when they are which means investment akuru and to send an investment they come in so council no we juma also answer then okay and yet the capacity of the juma the bazaar and the na your certificate esa mutia ka e wo bre o ka se mutia ka no mutia ka na e basa e ya na capacity of contractor for be in the past no na we kakra and the end na present capacity no na above then they need to go in the risk to establish that's the international contractors how when in a extra baby 10% factor to blend enti ene ka so aban ya yaguma mano na aban ya ka bebre na before last year July aban through the president emma instruction say omu raise sukana mu check contractor forecast because omu dey ka over 40 billion enti eso omu ka bi man na omu expend the rest no be see me omu chia bi e akem na yes, so last year 2025 somewhere December is it 22 22nd and 23rd thereabout president SCP I instruction say minister for finance or releasing 1 billion immediately. No particular small contractors now. Omuye Juma Musika 1 million, 2 million, 4 million, 500,000, 50,000, 20,000. Omucha Muka immediately say Omuya and add the money any of this for. Pesiene, Sasikano, Omampany to the finance minister. Omar releases Sasikano, Asikano account. Now so, I have a couple of people one air and the money for the holder. Yeah, Omampany. Yeah, dear, every time be an Omampany say, only na swap on the back of only I can pay every time. So betting me at your contact because there are no such a thing. But a minute, at least a Juma and the American who
Sikana omo release date ben na saying na omo release here.
Is this on the 24th of December 2025? Sadano Minister for Finance already transferred Sikano into the road fund account. And the 1 billion immediately on my minister within 2 days, the money has hit the account of road fund. And instead of road fund, so they are winning, I will share. But based upon the share, Minister for Road, the Minister for Finance, every took and say, of validated certificates are Omu RSD and some mobile, or person the validated certificate, passing that certificate to me, a project and anti validation at 10% validate here. Of the clearance, finance minister said they can pay them. That 10% the same is not your
Eti woman releases can go to road funds mono. Why mun afedi ebeka so omo hwe so omo na ewo so omo ehyasie enso eye payment the mamo contractors. Why mun azi omo hwe sa fan so?
Is road maintenance board. As a funny controller and accountant program, Omodi buy is a truth of 1.7 billion. That's a 10% of it. 1.7 billion. Now, government through the president has released only 1 billion. So we need a top up of 700 million before even this 10% can be exhausted. So as we speak now, the Minister for Roads and Highways is at the door of the finance minister, pleading for a release of a top up, which we plead to the president. Say, so initial payments were at 5 billion. Then I'll bet me on almost all the facets of the certificate. At least a percentage, 20%, 30%, 40%, 10% of the card. No, just means Africa because and stand at the act, once predictable the act.
Yeah, very well. I mean, come on, and person my team for TSC. You say the work of road maintenance board. So me no much is Canada mamo. Mama reason you being the CEO of Ghana Chamber of Construction Industry. No, mama reason TSC Kano woman yanche.
Gifting platform. I'm using the funny platform. And no, STD, how do you call it? Interference from human element. I bet you how reduce professional. They are using that particular platform. But why wouldn't they have the man said the challenges and the platform no is delaying the process until it's taking a longer time. And to almost a particular payment, I say, process here. There were 2 hours and that is the challenge, the information that I received from the Road Fund Management Board. That is what is delaying the process as we speak now. And we are saying that should be the case. Is there any other alternative way that they can use? If this is the challenge, there are alternatives. So this is where we are as we speak.
If there are alternative, no much more da ABL metumi if they are to deal or still rely on electronic platform no more their payment now much more bra metumi no more releases Canada mamo.
here on the reliable source of how do you call it information and make that them. Omama assurance, all those validated certificates at 10%. They are going to make sure the latest target, all those particular validated system here will get their alert. So that is assurance that we receive now. So we are praying and hoping that up to Wednesday, Thursday, maybe the main items to pass this now, at least clear.
This question, I mean, baby, you can choose to ignore. Do you suspect something?
Oh, what is there? If you be a there is no smoke without a fire. You know, most of the a previous methodology a human contact, and if it happens that way, the contractor presents so much needed. And the truth that also out of frustration, and you need your certificate to pass. So what do you do? You will be going from one table to another, and then out of frustration, you'll be keeping people. This time around, that hurdle, that thing happens, a year ago. So as human as we are, those systems are being run by human beings. We don't know whether someone is trying to tamper with the system so that it can frustrate the system for us to go back to the normal manual payment, that's what it means. It's a thought, but is anything to happen? So sincerely, immediately that's what came to mind. We are not saying that is this. However, it can be possible as well.
I see. Now, my auntie say, "Woman, so mama muska namodi juma nasifo mamo pressure pa mujina mokonzo." How true is it?
Yeah, because here I say, or man penny, or man say, or me, the monk no, the cana, or woman is ever dear now, and we are this. So he has also skilled the policies that he believes will drive his infrastructure agenda through the big push. And the big push is here. In fact, a lot of employment. When they haven't paid them, and you just migrating those particular contract onto the platform of the big push. And with that, the contractor, the financial capacity, banks are not ready to use or release any additional funds because they want to receive them already the first fund and send them back to you. And the ambassador, contractor for more site, you see that speed and some fire Jumano, because sincerely, I'm not speaking for any contractor, but they see a better who got to my motorway, give their contractor no extra CMO, and now it's not the same speed again. And then we need to investigate that what exactly is facilitating that. Is it as a result of payments or what? Because Uber call Sawam Road, the time I contract over a camera abiding you saw the speed out the edge upon the other. The CI Castle, the people pass it, and he obey him some more because that's kind of telling him, the sick and much money. And the oil of the sea, you see, all these things are some of the challenges. A Burma contract or bet me and the human one or bet there in the camp. I may suffer with them. And this said, "Come the book and them educate the people that are possible." Or no sooner and now and so yet. And fast money say contract. How much or you the can here. The boss the can to pick the beer here. Bet me up. Their boy human they can't call they better. My man is saying professional bless there I bet me up human and myself but high up. You reduce your manpower capacity. Equipment holding, very busy, never be brave, never come, and which means I say, and these are some of the challenges. So I'm giving you an assignment. Let's try as much as possible to eat and to a media person. But the moment way, read the former project. Then here, a Hondia contract and the chat there, Hondia was Yeah, man, it's a workers are here now initially. The workers are here now from here, and then let's get the fact out.
I see. Say edru Wednesday ni Thursday no na monte hwe a positive bibia ye positive a mo be den.
Oh, freedom or man penny or two south check the share if that infrastructure and the pastor and then as I by the bedroom. Sir, because open himself the bedman of my community because the national career and to me and send my pattern because we are here the pastor who the finance minister they made a funding available supported what were there with the bottomless. Those are the things that we satisfy.
Aropai contractors a wodo mo anu na yo mo CEO ATO a ede ye nkomo ya asem na akade a kire mo.
Asema me catch them so. Ya chat anu sia to ya timi I pay for 5 years, 4 years, 3 years, 2 years up to now. We do this shortest possible time. I show assurance say of my opinion from the CSS of the guy kanu. Everybody so ye partners no ever kasa. Any financial institution ever kasa. Na any workers no be kasa. Na omuti ya CSS enye bapa yo. Anka enko dia akati bi aye yesa ku now so far people know inti esro mo sombo mo dia say omo ni omo ko mo kasa no mo akasa so obenya adbro ye bompa say next week no omo ma penisia aka five potas ni komo say di no eni na be di no fe ye declare ka is a some sector between the government and the private sector. Ọmọ pẹ̀lú yes all the okay they yes 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 Ghana up to the largely now the pyramid chief of that upon the today ya body of the capacity contract and be ọmọ equipment maintenance alone and there open now so I factor ọmọ tanya nkan from which is hold on. They shouldn't, how do you call it, dismantle their capacity overnight at the fanga. Leadership of the profession industry, we are on top of issues and we are fighting collectively, dialoguing on their behalf. And whatever the challenge will be, we believe that we surmount it and then they come out with a logical conclusion and solutions will be met to all these challenges. And then collectively, we all smile together. Thank you.
Okay, Mami, that's Mr. Emmanuel Anopai. No, okay. Mr. Emmanuel Cherry, a Chief Executive Officer for Ghana Chamber of Construction Industries. And RTC and the Coding Commodity Shemodifa, a car, a buying Ediomo, Sikaya release 1 billion na akwakoto road fund emu na womo change road maintenance board ebitu ho na monanka womo sika kakra sempoa ne mpeso ewo mu omansa aka no eno na otisi ekodi ho komo adada womo nsa enyanka ye which they are doing all the cancer womo nsa ebeka womo sika. So the question is road maintenance board how no any day our hontia Sasika entering hit the accounts of these contractors when we know very well say abai actually must say a quine a target is seen and so then nunti why introduce a big push and so the abano when I walk now where do you want them to seek for funds again to get sika Wamodi ebe wurafo from which me know edin command or pay me ya sure say one thing baby a agise sompa ye TV Sompa FM na ti say ye migrating contractors ni bia kwa kopie mu big push a platform so now you are migrating them from baby to another level which would demand huge sums of money to complete or to be able to execute contract ahodoɔ a wɔde bɛma ɔmo. Here is the case, the money involved anase sika wobetumi di ahyase a prefinance and san oba be release certificate na buy watua ne ka no sika no nso enya ready. And go see that ben a debia sika bekam and go see that ben. And you see, there yapani say bedru baby, this conversation I have with see and we will turn it to be politics. We will turn it about the usual the NDC and the NPP. The idea behind the move who do be a bind the bano and very laudable. A twasumu nyansa wom adwene wom, but at the end of the day no the execution na the finish no na kwakoye poor na kwakoye basa. Why must it always be so? Adentia edie bentia and a basic tuya se aban tuya sika Ade ama adwumayefo ma ye adwuma. Now I'm asking a question. Aban tuya sika de ama wo ma ye adwuma ya na ayedin de ama aban. Ede bentia. But se bibi so when it comes to goods and services, say bi aye rounds ye niam ba ku mienu bi de. Those sums of money is like ye raising simplicity. Ni apega ni akwa ko raise ni ye de akwa ko di sa adwuma no. Oh yeah, kwako ye fundraising bi wa ye kwako ye launching bi wa ye kwako ye program bi wa sisi ya no de benya sa sika no. But eniema benya effect going forward. The days aid the ho and aid the ho and aban to me nka no kore nchire yen. Ana say sika na ba but a gang of organized crimes be and as organized crime gangs be and be a sikana kwakwa show moto and omo pe percentage be and sana sikana to me a conform and as saying it. And now to a year cocoa for N7 no me tea me be some questions and a lot of questions were running through my head. Say a year dina face sika was here the cocoa farmers yen to me for mom. A day na ba masika na kam and rather me tie a PRO Jerome now which you more TikTok say offshore tickets no and at the end no more me take here question a poppy ba me tiri say I don't say your cocoa no e lusu ni quality enti wo mo e wo so mo be fa no mo maye sika no womun ni saa ho keka na biem so omde ba be fa yekoko no ma sika enu nti na sika na kamu ana sika na ba na akwa di ba bia ko di boto bi mu. These two questions were running through my head yesterday. Say ebia ye galam say no ne eniema na awurawura asase ni mu no amakoko no ne value no ne quality no ai kuta no at swati enu nti ama offshore tickets no wo ma be fa no ma release sika no de ama ye no wo mo ma me fa wo mo ni interest e wo ye koko no mu no ma release sika no de ato enu nti anase sika na ba ne mom sika na kwa di baby akwa hye baby ene entumi release here. These two questions and 15 rand me bisa me say then we are discouraging our farmers. If we don't know, we are discouraging these cocoa farmers. I'm more because say cocoa no kra wo do kra mfaso ni so. Because first of all, galam say for DJ Jomon sase saying sase no. Afen so the omadon so a ye ton ne anya ye sika atumi dia bobra e dia hwe busua no so no sika no so emma and so one way or the other you are discouraging them. You are telling them say cocoa no say so nimfa so the attention of the country is now shifting to other sectors. Cocoa no do. That is the simple nchirimu awode mom. Why are we doing this to ourselves as a nation? Sika ni won so amomi enti asese sika ni oye ni sika. Na mo nya isa mo kata ne maso. And now bet ya tua we. Meanwhile, in real terms, no na sika nko heti coffers, sika nko heti accounts. And teacher for platforms do na send me voices. And hanu me kan wo hanu say ya e binum se controller ho kra wo mo pe percentage ahodo bi ade ansa na ya tua sika no. aban si watua teacher for sika ne nurse for nso still a teacher for ida so sun se wo musika yi emai ene na sika no ewon MTN for be se sika no wen sika no wen akodi hemfa ana sika ni ho ye ni sika so man you see the ho as a country no I so bad I so bad and nothing and ne one more experience what the chiremu one more experience what ness adwuma mu one more experience what niama hudu mo be say no ma so no more tum de ka no more free krom ha na wo mo kọ and we are happy adwuma no kro obenya ye no ne so aketu e wo se esefata na onya no be say wo onya. We are killing the future of this country. The future of the youth is what we are killing. President, I know you are taking a lot of steps, but wasu of them. Sankomo ya yedi wote. Say when and it always points to one thing. Say I say sabi. Pedifo mo animo. I say yen ya dwene na ida yetiri no. Enya dwene a ya dwene de pe emuaye ya di dwene de best solutions. That's what it means. I have no other interpretation to give to what is happening right now than this. If not the case, I didn't know the koswa happen. Employment a teacher for na wie school etifie nurse for na wie school etifie a wo munya adwuma nye first no nanken tesa first nanken tesa anka teacher ni wie school a na ya post no nurse ni wie school a ni ya post no and so na obi a wie school from 2019 be pom na onya adwuma nye. Meanwhile, okay, health sectors are who do no pee no so one lack this human resources, this human personnel. So maybe ye juma nobody asaya they are shy at the for. And if you don't know, Ghana, ya Dutch ni ya need us wo gina ya pomu denesu. If say ya pomu dene nyina ne nan so ya wu. Say ya mo Francois and na omo na ochena mba be ye dachi mpanifo nso ya ntumi anya kyerɛkyerɛfo amoma nkyerɛ omo de antene mase ahunu ni omo antena se anwene ampe solutions a ya wu. Continuously we will rely on this foreign partners. Continuously we will rely on them. Did the be ebe kwa ko serious because ya pomudin nsi ne nanso yie ensi ne nanso yie nti yentumi ntena ye to so andwene yie empam aye mfa ma ye daache eno nso twamu nso a ye ni akyerɛkyerɛfo mo kyerɛ nkodaa dia nkodaa no ebema wo mo ateniema se no wo mo nso wo mo aye creative wo mo aye innovative wo mo atumi create nneoma through omo ntiase mu e de aba in existence. China is now becoming the largest economy in the world now. Why? Because they are self-dependent. Almost chassis build you almost say datching of China. What's it? You heard that future. Fapati to NDC ni MPP. Some not tone chain. You hear mine datching. You engineer mine who want to pay me new me. 0509438500 0509438500 WhatsApp number bit me do adwen share their faho wo hwe on Facebook on so Sompa 93.1 live and also bit me do adwen share their faho me pa cho no pan so bit me like no share their ma foforo no so ma hwe no ma ba na ye nyina ya kire ya adwen YouTube nso a obetumi ahwe ye ewo ho eno nti se traditional ayino na bia wo frifie wontumi ntie ya join ye Facebook and na se YouTube. And I'll pay free TV no want me enhwe ma join your Facebook and YouTube na hwe ni nkomo na Kwame Nkwantabisa ba be dia transe ma me nkodo ho na afi me nko manachi na me hwe ni take e wo so Kwame machi
Kwame me da se yeah ni ha
bibi ayo fine
yeah do bibi ayo fine
looking simple but classic
me da se me pe tied pa
me da se
me bra penyini Apostle Osborne Apostle Dr. Osborne Kesapon.
Yes.
Or Christ Redeemer. Also tiny and if a pa.
Yeah. Apostle Medasi. Apostle Kwame Nkwantabisa, me kaso on family round family ma.
Oh no, until baby for
Hey.
Say obey apostle. Oko all the branches.
Oh, okay.
And this are now quay.
I see. Nipanyo.
Nipanyo
Kwame Nkwantabisa meet you.
One me that say, my chair a tea for now. I'll pay what very, very important issues are. I'm interested. Now, me bombardier senka. Ebenya Jeremy video no. Ana watch any be. Na yet tea sema okanye. Kwame, onim say currently a year say. Cocoa fund ya no mo Papa. Cocoa board is believed say. Currently, Omakoto 150 vehicles. A company and as an institution has suffered to pay a cocoa farmers worth 10 billion.
Omakoto
150 cars.
Cars no so yes cars in TBO. Akase de numfu.
Akase nkwa. Kwame na cocoa board no. Ya na manfo kana na say na cocoa board. Cocoa board akonya enya akonya kiti obusa politician bia. Cocoa board the minimum crack currently bia obeje 86,540 the minimum.
The CEO.
The CEO a month. CEO Randia be wanye kra no 86,540.
A bit me teacher for next for be 200.
Why mean those days na John Dramani Mahama MAE satellite allowance in few.
Yes.
Na ye mom satellite allowance, entertainment allowance.
Yes.
It's almost security ni ayeni buy. I say o kan wa brand you binti. Mama kan satellite allowance. Wa me o kan nyina aboma. Eno kwa nam 90,000 Ghana cedis. A month bia ni tuama no. Aside the 84,000. It tells you how ye kasi enti cocoa board for asia. Then people start to agitate and complain say Ade Randy a person turn and you so and I say me I'm not interested in Randy Abe say oyesi one I say but I'm concerned with the poor farmers are young dream wo mu ko a yo mu no say ka ye du omu enti omu ba be church man the FOB price and then the truth of the matter is say e ka da ho no yentimi tua regardless of abaya aba because a candidate wom da na abedru nei. But the current situation, they knew. No money, say, Kwame Nkwantabisa ekoso, and the current finance minister, Miankasa me best minister, Honorable Eriko Pokumo, who is minister for Agric. Omu bekache Ghana for say when they come, yes, 3,100 omu de make for this one. Kombenya 5,000, 6,000. Omu buy no omu de say 146 or same beka and 3,246. And I'm no 400 become, which is around 3,646 or so thereabout. These are people. Ya count masema ya na man for Casabia, Coco crack Omobile, and I say Coco board woey. Currently, Omukwa Jisi Case, Ombema the number of bags of cocoa at Yama a here baby Omukwa Jiscan. Kwame, you are not supposed to refund the money. The number was what they call a cocoa. But Oma Disicano, I must say, for a young cocoa do Maquagino. Omu de co, but Omuntimi Niskama because Omukwa Bosia. Bosia, they have to replace it with bags of cocoa. I know Madia Crafoni cocoa, I know Modico.
Can you imagine?
I know Modico, dear Crafona, say your current conditioners of mine. I yena yen to say. Yanjia bedroom baby cocoa pa Ghana phobia Diana Yasem. Yenim how Galamsey is competing with cocoa farmers, and cocoa lands that we have. We are creating sika be of us just to evacuate your land for them. So mbeye Galamsey enye sika kitwa. What are we seeing? I want to play politics with this. Are we okay? Yeah, you're okay. Just see you all the workers say cocoa board, and the ministry of more money na. Why the bet makachem sabosume su ye dianeka but wo nananeme nananu a wo grasity anopa hesuo ekofom no mu ba na mu koko kakra oh ma carry the ama koko cracking timi nyaska momu and we want to play semantics with this. It's a big shame. Now me da me catch excellency John Dramani Mahama achane mu ye sa case wo man solve any time ebe ha mu pa no mu ti say about early days for them to solve. If they don't resolve this issue, a time is coming. Kwame Abia asem dia mum. There is no way you better justify this. I listened to the PRO. The was Obeka no can PROX no be. And that was fantastic. But reality on grounds, differ from what he's saying. The future be anywhere change kakra kodidi. No matter if you are to for, and at the end of the day, their money is not ready for them. I know cocoa farmers are one man any admission and so to me go school because cash no day from November, December, January, February. Are they? What's wrong with us? Oh, come say this is not the first time. On you, what say cocoa for any once? I said I'm going to go for my What is happening? What is happening? And at the end of the day, no, and I'm talking last time, we say, as a maybe, Nanka debut. Maybe Papa Benentim Nanka Menko Bon Subuana. About Benentim or Chef from Nanka Menko Bon Subu. We are in a dire situation. Then you find the CEO of Cocobot say, and on Namha or the football chief. My friend, we are not joking in this country. We are not joking. Now, I said, "Be a catch or say, they are me who say, I see a form or share political students." Randy, the way I respect this gentleman, the way I love Randy Abbey, but baby, I'm not question a wrong place. No question. Randy Abbey is a perfect person for a ministry of I can't say football, sports, or a perfect one on the environment. But Coco need dear baby, Ghana, Yakumo was say no. You'll be on Massa. Coco wants a more. Kwame, let me be ignorant and ask this question. Maybe I now win him. Say reforms be could appear free a cocoa board. Why? Should say a dear did us or break cocoa for Kwame. Yes. The last time I talked to the cocoa board phone, say almost just said a cabinet. Say decision be a beba. And Raminya let say and then Kebeti and Nijisem. I will queer for no, I'm a queer for no. Tina Masuma be. All that I could hear a year, Umpiaro on the Bekai. That gave us no. I know, say, I know maybe you are Omube inherited, not a honor betoye. But as a leader, you do see Bibianoa. The responsibility lies on you to solve some of these problems. Ya di Jawa near the Aswao. I don't catch them say, Oboba, no problem, won't Munjamonka. I can't tell what's that. Abakwa said ye nena mon abontisama koto cars, Land Cruisers, any other cars. Hey! I don't know when you're scanning. That was all my maybe I more cocoa. And there be semi beside rhetoric. Say I don't know. Kwame, Ojo want yes here. Udi bisa. Ojo want ha. Kwame wan hwe ya cocoa board for man hwe ya. Man hwe go fo mbeku mi o. On be kubi cocoa board for na hwe go because I know that yeah nim cocoa won sem ne de. Ana me kan na Easter party yes e de. Yeah ye nim cocoa won sem de. Kwame Mami Fatu na memra Adopel raise a very interesting, another interesting topic. Our minority. Where there's no smoke without fire. Yan yet TV. Ya come for say speculation. Sa nipa 5 na tie animu. Kwame enjo sao. Where if the video is ready, enra parliament proceedings. Omo call parliament. Clearly from the horse's own mouth, majority leader Ayariga, Honorable Ayariga said something. Say any de na monte. Kwame, parliament so in parliament ye pa obi o hwem in parliament ya. That person no say parliament ye lobby your own. Pa. Okay, so Fenyo Markins e to be o ho na be kan sem say ana nipa ba kwa jeje board atoso ana eye majority for na akọ complain yama no. Yes. Ana obi o masem moto ho. They do that bidding. Yes. Edru baby say I watch a position in na Rollins Benibi. These are dead, they do that lobbying. Eti parliament afenyo market so beka sa on kasa kwa. Ayarga beka sa on honorable ayaga so beka sa on kasa kwa. There is a smoke, there is a fire somewhere bringing that smoke. And what can say clearly. Otimis afenyo market say unsa ade na eba.
I see.
Yes. And ayaga say ono mpene and then mpene china because that for ne afenyo markets
MCR moye say
omunya video no video no na yenhwe video
nanka yenhwe ni enti ensemo a
I want you to listen. Let's see.
Me premise na sem ni ye wo so ti se video na ye ready MCR enra issues no nanka yatie ne kakra. You still live on Sompa TV, Sompa FM. Ne aye fiada Ade Akye Abia na wasugusu a wotie no ati mayenti kakra
24-hour economy
not this but ohwe politics e koso parliament na Kwame na wo discerning spirit a won se de ekodie enti okasa ya in fact the skills and antics are afenyo use no me wo say do abi na no use ho na Kwame omo wie no and I said say omo hu say another want to impress Baumia. Say adwuma ndi ombeje na je ombeje ni nipa also omde man e ono because bet maye enti enu na also kire ne crash powers or parliament.
I see.
Ma Baumia wo say adwuma ndi ode mamia met maye. Hwe it will be very dangerous for Dr. Baumia say obe na adwen say animonimu ya or se san afenyo markets. It will be dangerous.
And what is even informing their intelligence?
Because omnim say affair is open is open secret.
Say not
Afenyo Markins is a good friend of Kennedy at Japan.
And so what?
Then tell me pa Afenyo Markins assembly say ebre ba omiam call or can kwecho mu say me business partner ni I cannot come out and boldly masha say a campaign etia Kennedy at Japan, which is fair. I want to memu say akwan trustworthy. I know crash you tell about me say Afenyo Markins is trustworthy. Me Afenyo Markins the young people are parliament. I don't I criticize him. Sure. I criticize him.
Sure.
But currently there
Kwame
the boy Koko there no currently there.
Okay.
I think say the right thing was omu ye no. I say omu maintain it for now. That's the right thing to do. They have to maintain him for now. You see, because my fear is, if you are not careful, every baby na pinidu no call parliament. Say besa also mudinya wadin pa a year juman pa a parliament.
Sure.
And also hono omushas ye a yen your many na. And once our moon ya dienia, Kwame Ebedru baby no. Omo betcho menim say parliament ebia sesa are in position pain, but the timing no, they have to check the timing. Already there was a crack in parliament between timer honorable say chairman Sabonsu ye ni free ho no Afenyo Mark is take over. He wasn't happy.
Yeah,
though Afenyo will be someone na open asem because other than na adwuma ho, and Afenyo has the law background. Chairman Sabonsu has the business background.
Or sounds like a lawyer.
Yes, and to almost combine it, a match. But he wasn't happy. The time you know. That's what I'm saying, sir. Anyone who is advising Baumia to do that, also nyabotere. It's not a speculation. Yeah, can say I don't baba bontina because say and yes, I net here. Dear de Yamiasi, and you mutei. But some mistake na a fan chenya. There will be a lot of issues. When he
got up and caught your eye, I know there is a rumor in town that there is an attempted coup plot on this side of the house. I know that there's a planned coup on this side of the house.
Okay, so we a majority leader, which say another president so near the amount. But before that, no, Kwame Nkwantabisa na me ma wonti ase say ope sciatica expert wo krum ha o my Ghana mu ha sciatica expert. One more expert when it comes to what twase ya how a chichun yo ya untumi nante na achiwo sisi na honam nyina ya na se wo ya kampemu paade me ba cho 21st clinic anunti ene ye friend sciatica expert Ghana ha obi antumi ne na eni achiye enkase ono ba sciatica woni mu adwuma e 21st clinic there be sciatica expert what you see any so it is honam mre honam yaw otoase wusisi wuntumi ntu na ntumi nantia for any chemo 21st clinic na yemwa na yentu yade na se emfa maw ahwa overseas Kumasi hanum hani ebutu Sompa FM building no no your first floor and no more see ho no ho and at 21st clinic e wo and na fees wo Boase council quarters court junction Accra Domi market Sunyane opposite Sunyane teaching hospital Kranza Wamubutu or Tichima Omo from 0249311311 0249311311 na woni 21st clinic for nim komo na yemwa na to ase yade no yentu ase emfa ema RSYD Novigi Studios and American for their mouth say we a filmmaker, we a photographer, we a creative director, we here a professional film studio. Now we are podcasting and now so we set it up for a special effect. Whether say we are interested in a unique photo shoot or a skitter, artist in search of professional backdropper, we've got you covered. RSYD Novigi aso en American for their mouth. Visit your Accra Malama Biase of First Kokroko Street. Na experience a creative environment where vision become reality for a year one kasanti bookie and it was 0574715778 and at 0303974822 na one woman so any komo ewo Kingdom Garlic Bitters. Kingdom Garlic Bitters ne capsules every Kingdom Herbal Center for aso say immune booster, stress release, anxiety, arthritis, numbness, hypertension, stroke, heart disease, cholesterol ne yade ahodo bi e ka ho no kopɛ Kingdom Garlic capsules and bitters na into yade na say emfa emma ewo honom. Kingdom Herbal the first to introduce garlic bitters and then the capsules are ebo to say yade ya maboso e de che sounds ne yade Kingdom Ginseng Power Capsules and so they about for sexual weakness. Pamwa gudi ye se we bema pa na wo mre wo mu a awurade Yesu Kristo misro eno tie enye we bema wo mema yo no say ye beka se we bema no ane bottom wo hode but then we bottom free ma se ye beka se we bema wo nam hodom no agise usisi mu odin agise utumi gina onan so because we mema sem kro tumi ma onya ska etumi bo kwan de ma oh that's true it is for sexual weakness, waist pain, menstrual stress, and I feel so person produces sufficient physical energy. Me pacho ye Kingdom Ginseng Power Capsules, tremendous capsules, and so a natural health formula for the treatment of all vaginal infections, menstrual disorders, bad odor need kika ho. Me pacho Kingdom obetumi abetoye nubi dodo anase mako pharmacy na drug stores and a chemical shop ahodo nyina obenya bi ewo eye hodom na fi wakutu aton frɛ 05950595761144 and 0559729109 and 0597298855 St. Andrew's High School special admission for SHS 3 students. Me pacho say o pay SHS akọ na bia resource ne ba community bia nkoyi ye register form 34 bra yamwa na wo page 1 no so nya fe page 1 eso nya fe no what media ko school no so o konso ye hu certificate na hu sampa ha wadwini mu bobio wado person hyase SHS 1 SHS 2 and so oba ye bejo ewo eye hodom na ye fa won so aye tetew ma wadwini mu bobio onyanti ase na okotena exam hall a watra pass hodom nya fini be aposem but the be kyerɛw no wobɛkɔ no na to A to Z dito na bibia tumi akoyie ɛde amaw yɛwɔ mankasim yɛwɔ new adubiase yɛwɔ dunkwa no fen yɛwɔ shama yɛwɔ sehwi asawe nso na fe nso yɛyɛ courses ahodoɔ nyinaa bi frɛ wɔ 0244696911 0244696911 and 0207891004 obese okosua de ewa bruchiri na asanso ye adwuma ewa bruchiri emu de he ana adwuma nko na apese okoye ana school nko na apese oye obese onya sponsorship a mepacho express group na American for ede amount Canada USA UK Australia New Zealand and afi Germany ni nyina betumi a facility ti ama wa akopie mo ewo honom Kumasi your Asafo Labor Runabout Carnation First Light Community 18 Lashebi Goil Filling Station your butu honom East Lagos so close to Trinity Theological Seminar Takrade so Market Circle opposite a hot and next to fast food honom yebutu Sunyani and so a Silver House building near the High Court Tamale near Tamale Technical Hospital and I feel so bibiani ya ben court no bra na fi ya mo na tu kwan kosu kosua de na ya adwuma so honum in the studios now seated and finding his seat lawyer Isaac Darko or General Secretary hopeful for Kwabri East or the atmosphere honum and I feel so Dr. Simon Boateng or lecturer Amstead so adi atransie na me penetrate into abano look simple to wa hwe ya unhu da sa for so be dangerous doctor mache bibia you find here nyame adom school mo so boko de
nyankopon adom bibia boko just that eja e school for sa pressure we have a lot to cover into
Matthias
pressure but bibia boko
oh nyame adom bibia so boko
e de nyankopon
lawyer me aso na nso green for mame oh okay umi aso enzo I see ani empacho bra we so for mame na ye ni nkomo ho lawyer machi
yeah I mean
bibi are fine
o trade mpo nyankopon da roma
adwuma na abusua anzo
kakra yeguso kakra awade nyankopon da roma said ye wodi Ebenezer wodi abedri ogusu adna nepa edum o my Ghana na wodi nimdi adum ye mampeni John Dramani Bahama wodi ahobrase ni ojuo kwan so etutu ne ma ewo mai mu ama sese nyankopon adum hwehwere ana atu o mai ye no awade eyi yen na afri mu a odo o mai yesi kwan kronkron so a Ghana kakra ye nuru ba bia enso so ogusu atutu ne ma pa awade adum eye.
Okay. Martin, also bet me a join in my introduce me guest I hold on the actual to you also okay home obit me what share about 0509 438 500 0509 500 and your Facebook also obit me the what share also Ade afa honum ama ya kinkan Ade amos Facebook Sompa 93.1 for making kind Sompa TV so our YouTube also what we didn't share the far ye making kind Ade amount our home join ye ba minya message baku me no and free Facebook na fi memra e ma bidwa for ho na yen hye yen komo twetwe na se e wo eye video mu ha on Sompa 93.1 Sompa TV we free e Filippo Kwabre Kasim. I'll say NPP and Dr. Baumia will come and save Ghana from hardship. Greetings to my daughter from Paul Manso, Chan Felix, and my mother, Auntie Mary of Janinso, Filippo, Diabano. Wefree Daniel Coleman, I'll say from a half of Kenya, number 2, Jericho. President doesn't care about cuckoo farmers. Greetings to Yao Gabriel at Kenya. And also Eddie, I don't know. Mensa Saba, North Centreso, and so Eddie. Also, President Mahama and the NDC should slow down on the celebrations over the marginal drop in inflation. Ghanaians are still battling high cost of living, expensive food prices, transport fares, and utility bills. A decline in inflation figures on paper doesn't always translate into relief or reality in the pocket of ordinary citizens. Regards to Chairman Odeneho Kweku Apia, lawyer Justin Frimpong Kodia, and Dr. Francis Adomakum. Mefa Winso Enfantry Co Mensa Pillar 2, aka 2019 Dr. Baumia Bedi President. Or see, hey, I buy Papa Ni, resetting Pani. JDM, please remember your promise and fix it. It's too bad for cocoa farmers, teachers, nurses, and security services. Anyway, kudos to Hajia Safia Muhammad, next NPP National Women Organizer, hopeful, and Honorable Charles Otin, aka OT, next Greater Accra Regional Assistant Secretary. Also, Ode Abanono, we free teacher Kujo Tepanyina Susu. Or see, when two elephants fight, it is the grass that suffers. Internal friction is causing cocoa farmers to suffer. When the NDC was campaigning that they would pay 6,500 to farmers, they didn't consult any economists to advise them that they do not control world market. They have took themselves. They dare to reduce the producer price. Doing so would be at their own peril. Greetings to Chama Odeno Kweku Apia Kuka, Honorable Eric, Nana Jima Prempe MP for Hafwano, and Justin Frimpong Kodia. Sheriff Agumbia de, or say good morning, Sheriff. Yajo so honum. Ma memra and that yan somewhere daponoso. Ya Ebabe discussing minority demanded the immediate payment of 10 billion cocoa arrears. The cocoa farmers no womo demanded say aban entua intentem. Ye baby sa DNT and to me my President John Dramani Mahama Chemunso omo inherited a country that was sick. The economy was in crisis. President John Dramani Mahama somebody tuja ewo hono mame ko hyase mfam free Dr. Simon Elhodnum na fi mintie no minority in some modi aba be tuja DNT we dey zenka ekuafo ko doc
Minua Didi can make sure Minua say this is the first time Messia no nti as part of the project we are widening our scope of network nti you share your as young professionals here na Nijis Antonia ya shisha mecha wahwefo ni watifo so na macha atwemango beja south any MPP manyina I mean if she say Niji aba party ni mo any farmers from Kwai the aba party ni mo I think say the way remains forward nti wo ha no amo ani age meka chekwafo say achia ne mui edesene abebo mpenfo ses na abebo nyina de but you see sa anyoma bi say manipa suahu me pese me ma a bit of history back before 2024 no cocoa back na ye turn o man mu na 1300 cedis before 2023 no na cocoa bag ye turn o man we mu 800 cedis eno kra ye bra na MPP aba wa be fa cocoa bag na free 400 cedis said ye ma minom ene ye papa no beti ase na 4 million ena 2023 MPP aban free urban ba 2017 ebe tu cocoa bo mu anti beduru 2023 no ana before 2022 na cocoa bo duru 8 million ye duru 2023 no ena MPP aban ya di cocoa bo call what do you call it 1.13 million ena 2024 MPP aban kroya nimdia ahye ne ma you see Ghana for marking scheme the MPP aban no was through because they know say any bit me ayo man efa cocoa bono from 13 million e call 31 million bronisi na ye 129.36% increase unprecedented ne bin see that and a minion lawyer ne nuan me ye ndisi for no say oh moboa na we senka cocoa bono mo di ko 60 million ni akire e 6000 eti de mo ye no mo di asisi Ghana cocoa for you see the interest is that MPP no ya na NDC for opposition they have the loudest microphone omo kasa I say omunya the audience of the Ghanaian, the average Ghanaian. And Akuafo ya jiso mu na minim say ene Akuafo ya jiso mu yi omo nu omo ho. Enna omo de to abama nkofu yi. But this is the reality. Omo about 2 years in a row. Koko to na ya kwesi ko gina nkwantia. O say enna MPP anim de ahye ye meya. Adwene hu say no. We should go the self-financing way. Instead of say ebeko adwaman so akwa broni akra keto bi o ana bank bi akwaji loan akwaje bosia nye de abeto koko na ye mfa so a ye benya ne sade akotua nsi hu ni no ye nko ho bio. This time around in hye ye be ni koko na ye dia ene ye ne uka na na gufo do kwa Ivory Coast or say invite president in ba en hye ye be ni ye beka ye ho bom because we are the two major producing countries. Ne ye kan ho bom se opa koko ni bia fasika bra beto. It is the self-financing approach no 60-40. It is open koko nibia for 60% of the amount now open no scanner the obeto no. Yes. And who ka 60% fa beto. Na ye wie ye the koko ni ma the 40% no ai den e de aba. Okay. First one fantastic. Ye ndi sanim de ne ba ya nti yankwa bontin ana yankwa adwaman so ankoje bosia. MBB yankwa adwaman so ankoje bosia. Ene ye nya asa sika ne di to koko no. Anche eno mo propaganda NDC for propaganda e ma e di your friend is saying omo be edi to me ma omo ba ya the reality is that saa di na omo ye na no MPP ye na eso aba amount for this ka beto ho ma yetimi sell ye ne yetimi bobo eska no di to koko no omo ntimi nye edi se na wo ye kuani na otia na koko na wo to wo ye koko crutch na wa na koko no ye ntoya emu nkyeremu ni say enne omo a na omo diska beto ti say MPP time na omo diska beto ma ye di to koko no enne omo so omo mfa say ska ne meto bio and the reason is simple enne koko wo adwaman so no ye nto enne koko bo no about half of the amount and ye ton a ton the current price and no pay $4,182 per ton,
okay,
which is half of the amount.
It's not just a world
market,
above from interesting in
that is it.
So it means we cannot.
That is it. Until there is no interest to buy the cocoa. So this cabe bros a fakotono any hobby. What does it? Okay. And that is why may digress. We constantly warn our brothers say, "Sa ton economic management approach in enya papa." And the ye three na ye omu ka dollar omu ka inflation. Ye three na ye say gold. Kosro ne bo kosro we adwaman so. I am telling you says a gold bo sha say e bi to no. They said the cocoa bo atu cocoa bo ya. Ye situation be worse. E be serious. And that's why we keep telling them said this tonaton omo sha se mfa your friend is saying physical, this is not physical but physical strategies and go kwemu make sure say ye were tangible things are more ye ignite production. Na se omo yo mo de se o beto gold no akoton te say de to cocoa koton na se bo na ato cocoa bo na ye no se bito gold a bre o man mu an. And that is the reality because cocoa bo aba from half of the amount we used to buy.
So would you say we cannot fault the government of the day when it comes to the sikana akem? Yeah, on to me from Kwiafo na now because no there another conversation that led to hood.
No, it's who you are buying there also here. Knowing the vitalities of a product now selling. That is why I was holding share go akwemu. Making sure say you are increasing the production capacity of your local way. Man, that is the problem I hear face you or that is the problem I hear face you or my imo.
I want to be say yourself financing zone kofa kaka de you cocoa board baby na
No, it's never true.
Okay, explain.
It's never, you see, it is never true because self-financing at the time no people already omo buy ebe 2 years can no my toy.
Okay.
And the advantage of that is that untua interest on it. They said they say omo ni pay randiabe. Omo dwene say omo go back as akoji loan. And the interest of that loan is about $150 million.
Now Randy no that see you.
Na ni papa money.
Maybe that's what I see.
No, ask them me. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm not current.
Because I lawyer for me media maintaining car. Me who do you?
That you see, another significant thing. Now NDC opposition no muka family and friends. Randy Abe is known or no Kametieno personally. Or so no crowd or Ben Yura Jomama say, or no friend of President Mamo, or friend of Barack Kwame. That's what Randy Abe. And so Randy Abe was given that position because of the relationship with Jomama, not because he has any special knowledge in the field. After all, I omuyi no me betena on platform ya ka say ye massa sensitive position na ye man for at least omufi that area. Imagine say ye fisheries board and a fisheries something near dia koma ahaban sini bi te say bia me no mienu obi a ofri asantini obi ofri ashanti region and na ofri buno and na obi ofri northern region ye fisheries authority bi na say ye na say e ba be ma obi a or free Ashanti region or free Buna. I mean, a Nipan cannot relate to the matters. And the same thing we said. 81, Randiabe himself lacks the knowledge. 2, the sensitivity now. Kuyanibi obia or notic or free kokwasi. Edibeshim Randiabe doesn't have that. And these are the realities. And none are affecting the purchases of cocoa. And ne unim say yama minimum and ye papa no 2 years ago. Omutimiton cocoa bag. 31 million. Every year, Nyoma Bibrino and Nekoko Niguapaso. And do you know the ramifications of that action? Adina is in so already ye Badel Galam say. And Yakache Krafon say MPP interest in India edition, my 2 cocoa nimu 129.36% in his. Ye Galam says as in a Nekrafonu, Echichama a gold phone. Ye Mamusika to be very competitive with Sika Ananka Obenya no gold in mono. Ye to go ni sa se be ya enye wakono se wo beton wasase no okay nene ene ya koko ni da sugu apaso no abesi no munya nyi omusika no fi se de ne besi kwani na o tip gold mining community no onko twa asase ne mfama galamsey ni no because he knows even though he poor much of them munye sa but the reality is that what ti ho na ekomode no na asase no betwa because we know say cocoa farmers no omukro musika na seasonal right and this is the time from October na di besi this time and omunye sika de ye omunye bi na omu high level income period no sika na ma when
sika na ma when mati Dr. Mamenko lawyer Dako so that fi mi nkonko tie no lawyer akuafo yisu omusu minority say pay them 10 billion sika na akamu no fa mom
minu ya jako anopay Edika no mechia menua na mechia motiefo nyina nchia so nkonkoma His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ene na pamfo a wono mu ye adwuma the titiu Ashanti Regional Chairman ene Ashanti Regional Minister Jumadi so nkomo ye no Ashanti memu ha mechia Kwabri East delegates fo nyina a omutie me ne the constituency as a whole menua jako aboa osono oya aboa bia ne hu ohu pa enu nti ena se ukọ enwura mu a aboa bia ne ni agoro fese oya aboa bia waye no hu anoma akoko nekude ono a betumi akọ etifia akọ hunu nsuo no na wasa aba anafo abebusa se hwan na akọ hunu nsuo MPP as a party omo suban ene omo aboa no eye pepepepepepe ntimi ni MPP ni agro na oni ni di agro nso no ahwe yie se obema records aye adwuma
na no pe ide no maye kana modi kokoo for farmers no maye dey
enye ka ye de amamuo a continuity if the baby ni abedru de NDC aban eba adwaso ana abedi o man so ene 1 year and almost 2 months cry no kranya nu papa asem ne say obia nyina baby anka da say boapaye kwan so ma yentua koku akuafo ka in fact adwuma no eden enti okuani kura bible se na katua wo yi efatam enti mentimi megina ha enka se yentua koku akuafo esika ema won no eye me de ana me be defend dabida ye nyina yete ho yawo bi me as a lawyer me wo client a omu wo kokofu a sabi koko no musika e ba no eno bi na omu nso de tuatua ne omu de betuatua ma na ba e kakra nso aba me ho okay se no akra me ko go yoso yeso yantimi antwa musika ama me ntimi nso me fa mu bi so ho na asem ne say dia ma ya bedu we nyina ne say Ghana Cocoa Board abre NDC ba abenwa so no na Cocoa Board edeka 33 billion cedis 33 billion cedis e ka MPP amamuo kankan amamuo proye a Ghana for di hu abufu koto abetia won odi ja Ghana ni 33 billion Ghana cedis. Minua kasa no doc o say initially ye na ye ne say aban bia no oba o rely on syndicated loans o koje bosia no now they are bread cocoa purchasing companies no na omako efom no makoto to cocoa no na de koba ye ne say a free 2017 MPP ba adwan so ebesi 2022 syndicated loans wa MPP aban ko giye e free banks e honom sen ko mode beto kokoo no o man fa sika na ankoto kokoo e de sika no wasa wonsire mu di enti ema eduru 2023 na Ghana ye ho nya akono e wo edwaman so wo kopɛ bosia ye ma obi ama odi ato kokoo no na Ghana ho nya akono okay enti ye kodwaman so a ye nya bosia ena omukofa betu mu se saa na tie de a ye be self financing said ye wo chire mu no that 2023 sika Cocoa Board etimi erezi ye to purchase cocoa eye 400 million cedis. Meanwhile, in every year, we need close to about 1.3 billion cedis. And sana yetumi atu to cocoa ewo Ghana ha. Eti ekoba ne say omwan to me and raise 1.3 billion omukonya 400 million. It means say eka beye almost 900 million 2023 nkwa enti Ghana ho nya akono so obi abebo ebosia ama yede ato kokoo enti randia bi aye kana se obaye no wabeto eka twitwiri die pa eda ho se nyina yenim se NDC aban yi baaye ogusu a ototo niema kakran se sie ya mene o kasa yi manya ntie se Ministry of Finance omotumi akeka niema abomu a omastati release sika ni biko enti enche kura akuafo no ebete asempa ne asemde ekaya NDC MPP fo botu hoi unua enunum bi ni de omode koye se omode koye cocoa rose enu nti yede baby etu bauxite ye fro say anwea so awaso anwea so ekwan awaso to asanwen so kwan yede ma chairman to me contract say wonye ene ye kotam Cocoa Board sika ya ene abeye atwamene enso Ghana fo kon yi ye tam sika no ede ma wo mu no mo de ye campaign wo Ghana ha enti wo ma yo mo ho anoma akoko nekune o haw ni amani asese kokofo nam mu nyina no eye MPP fo ne kofa baaye but yen to me nka ho asem bi because enu nti ena Ghana fo de abufuo ye dai eto abetia wo
nti omo na ama sisi ai license buyers no kokoo no to no nyoma akono bio
enye kokoo no to no nyoma akono sese sika ye de betua LBCs no license buying companies no eno na yentimi nkoje MPP fo nti yentimi nkoje syndicated loan fa mama metobiem enti o say self financing self financing nso a wo mo ayekoje sika wo mo domestic banks no kura no MPP abamu no e de wo moka nti yenya baabia ne akɔgye sika ɛna LBCs no ɔmo so privately ɛkɔgye sika bosia free banks e de bae sɛ sika no ɔmo de bae nyina no MPP fo be di sika no botwo ɔmo amfa anya adwuma ɛna da ne kai ɛda yi ɛda ho so ho enti no de meka kyerɛ kokɔ akuafo ne sɛ enye MDC aban bo apaye sɛ enka sabi o ewiase nyina me ne wo kase ɔman a assistance now ne koko bu ɔden ɛyɛ Ghana menu e kasa no kan no kre koko ewa adwaman so no atia baba beduru about $4,000 4,100 or so but as we are speaking now meeting bia nko se koko bo e bete so Ghana ha etu ye kuani a ebo a yeto koko 3,680 no enua na yegu so e de be dey e de betua woka na emom no eye ohaw kakra e bekyekere aban ne kon sikasem kwan so empanimfo ahia keka won adwena bom e de anu yi aba no eno na ama yantimi antua na nimbre mu nanso so no enka achi
the lawyer o ben we close to aban no da ben no mo se o me release on be tiamo
na me echi mu a me che say enura asset enura some of the companies started receiving certain amount in their account.
Sir.
Oh yes.
Can you name some of the companies?
Oh, there be. Also, I am not their lawyers or
okay.
to speak for them.
Okay.
What I say. So mean to mean disclose that.
But you can provide me with that behind the scenes.
Yes. Oh, let me mention some to you behind the scenes.
Okay.
What I say. Some of the companies have started receiving certain amount in their account.
Okay.
And you know, it tells you the government is ideally committed. Sabi John Dramani Mahama Mambu no odwen Ghana fo ho odwen akuafo ho enunti na tie enunti na Davis report by say ewiase nyina ye panim di 450 amammu mo nima mammu pa ye 50 gina wo no ma His Excellency John Dramani Mahama nko standing number 5 they say ye ka G8 a Ghana be she G8 me ye number 5
ate mame that's it lawyer work kitwa bi ti ho Dr. Michi.
See, legacy debts. Say a might be better can. Our Bribia.
Okay.
2017 MPP as of January 2017. Now, Coco Bodica, our mambo. $280 million. Enti, sir, might be better can. In the news, and now the fufu. But Nimdia would be shown Sabaya and this one. It's what matters. I don't think I have your mom. It's in your lawyer. Some more two goes one to go. Now, the buck stops with you. And I didn't know a song. A quabium, okay, you know, I didn't go a pass or catch her, said Janica. Now, so better can do to me, Jaka. Now, I am about to 280 million.
Menkasa.
No,
Menkasa.
I am only implying what you say.
Menkasa. Enunti na delay.
And I'm saying,
enu na delay nanso yegusu a yetua yebetua
2017 no MPP betu $280 million
na enu billion no
million.
We are talking about debt, legacy debt of about $33 billion.
Let me tell doctor.
Convert that to dollars.
Let me tell doctor.
Into cities now had it.
Okay. Okay.
You have $280 million. But Okreni Koko and Kapaso asset. February 2018 no. Now Okreni Koko na Kapaso. And no na yenimje. And no ni amembo. Yedi jawa. Yedi aswa. Eti yedi jawa. Ni asihwa to nyoma. O me excuses. Means that
Mate.
And these are the realities. Eti lawyer to open from. Say amembo no yedi jawa nti yedi aswa mo. Monto to nyoma na Okreni no because bantima ashdown asafo adan na go no ekoko skewu. Eno nya aban your friends nya aban adwuma enye me ne lawyer. Mienu oye jabrefo ne eja ka ebi mu no no omonye lawyers na na preku mu no omonye lawyers omonye doctors to say
I see
lecturers to say
I see
go kwakuafo and da brosan de sisi o
NSC o no
ye de jawa
ye de aso
se ne sisi nie eno ne ye ka chem
lawyer what hona via ko next topic one president yebeto or minor the country was sick and the governance was in crisis.
Yes. Senior Medi Kankan, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, a Greek sector, a Kuku Dimuntintimano, ɔbɔ ne ho mmɔden biara sɛ ɛbɛgyina ne nan so ɛno nti sɛdeɛ maka kyerɛ akuafoɔ no ɔmo nhwɛ animu mmerɛtiaa yi aban mpanimfoɔ ɔmo nyɛ boapayɛ ɔmo akeka nneɛma abɔ mu a ɛnkyɛ koraa no kokokuani biara ɛnsa ɛbɛka ne sika na mekɔ yɛasɛm ɛtɔ so mmienu so no ɛno deɛ sɛ yɛ ɛnyɛ asɛm dadaa anaa ɛnyɛ asɛm foforɔ sɛ His Excellency ɛbɛka deɛ ɔka ɛyɛ asɛm a yɛ nyinaa ɛyɛ nimsɛm sɛ economy na yɛ NDC bɛto yɛ sɛ na ɛnyare a me koraa deɛ sɛ obi da ICU aso no so yare me boa yes na Ghana deɛ na ontumi nhome na ebe mo check ne pulse na akoma ne bɔ nanso so home koraa no ontumi nhome oda hokojo tɔ bibia asɛe wɔ man yi mu unua yɛte ha ɛna just oil anwa keke a mobrowani Ghana ha woni hwe koraa wo fie na ade sa efie a yɛnu aduane wɔ mu koraa de anwa mo de ebi kɔso wɔ hɔ anwa ho just anwa keke na yɛtɔ no 1200 Ghana cedis ɛwɔ MPP aban yi mu 1,002 yɛte kurom ha na inflation yetimie pagya du 54%. Yɛte kurom ha o inflation 54%. Yatoto adie mu a ma dollar cedi to dollar omode ye campaign etia na fo nyina ni huni amamuo bɔne a MPP foɔ ɛde bɛ to Ghana foɔ so ɛne ahokyere a ɛba o man yi mu hwɛ ajako bɛkae every 2022 eba every 3 months na driver for to lorry fame meboa every 3 months na yeto car mu because the rate na yeto fuel mu wa Ghana ha no na it was abnormal. But in all cases, you know, His Excellency ebedi akonwa yi. Wa ma anchechire ne bebre ohunu de all beye enti na oba no say resetting Ghana because na Ghana afutu afra. And it does so pie ni o ma Ghana. And what the reset agenda eto form. Okay. And gradually watumia peki inflation no every that 54 omo latter part of December na ye 23 point something omo jama ye na e dia baba bedu a single digit na me ne wo ka say e ye 3.8 na obi beka say me ba inflation no eso e manfaso ma Ghana fo ma me fa sem wi kakra emfem the best that every government can do in politics or in governance is to set up the tone for the citizenry to drive on. Na me pese me change na say the aban betumi aye e dia mayen e free market economy. The obetumi aye ne say obetoto niema sa de attack inflation. What dollar so ama dollar aba from. The obetumi aye ne say wa wie na fam die aka memene wo mienu se eniema bo aba fam a waja akwa akofa niema ba no de na wasa won so ye e wasa won so wotete won niema so se fuel bo aba fam a se dollar wo de kra niema na aba fam a de na si wo kwan se wontumi nte won niema so
ma me bisa question ba kona me ko doctor so se wutie asema president e ka se abra obefa oman no na the country he inherited a country that was sick. The economy was in crisis. It means the country is not sick again.
That is so.
It means we are not in crisis again. We inherited a country that was sick. Economy that was in crisis. Until wars abaho.
Okay.
nti sɛ wars aba hɔ ana sɛ sɛ deɛ yɛn said enni saa tibia no mu bio. Now my question is any identity and the basic things now bind between me the boy and that has to do with electricity and light, you know. Quarter bia a pejaya kosoro ye that still like yetum ya just no.
Okay. Statement is they say the economy as I inherited was in crisis.
Yes.
Sebi. Yes, ufiti prekope a potion mujaba. And then oba ebedi akonwa yi. Afei na wanya 1 year, 1 month. So oniema pa wodi egu akwan mu ntino. Do na economy ni yare. Ewo in crisis. Nanso gradually ehili yenka se ehili o man no. Ghana ye hunto eyu. So obi gina baby kasa ibia NDC aban ba yi. Afi baako ne bosume baako achi ye hu ato ya enya nokre. Na emomu no uhwe baby a wodi ya beduru. Na wutwa wani kohwe baby a ne ye firi ba. Na obetumi aka se
I need that so.
Enka menhia papa yi a.
Okay.
Enka yenhia dondromani mahama.
Very well.
Enka bo bi achiare.
Mate, ma me na si na me call doctor so. Doc.
This is the problem. Oun say obi or call hospital. Ghana ye economy.
Yeah.
Me like no to obi a or ye call hospital. Ye ni surgery. Na ya sa anesthesia processes no anes for na wo ne mpane.
Yes.
Na no nti doctor for this can twa na wonte omode pane wo na wonte. Na afei edro ni free ni mu a afei yaw no no oti. NDC people, NDC for minia lawyer no ne mpani for yi. Omo beto wo mana na MPP dia ko IMF. And I always say, I have said this in my class, aban bia ebe ko opposition oko IMF pe na say nanimo atene ne opposition nanimo atene. They did it, we did it. Ye nyina mienu ye ne ko opposition. Me ye ko IMF and I'm saying no, this is not good for us as a party. Ampa na free so. Na IMF for buy no e no mo be ye o man anesthesia processes. O mo be wo ye nuru a enu nti o man economy ye nti yaw bia. E na mo buy a sa nyoma na ekoso nti mo be te ho de. You see? Now your biggest test e free July afi we ko. Amemo na mo ye hwan sem na mo ye hu dede no. Dollar ne nyoma no. Mo biggest test, me say mo biggest test. Amemo we no July free July afi we ko. Because mo ba IMF anesthesia processes are inflation is under control. Way is under control. BBI under control. And the nyoma ye dey to autopilot amamo. Munya hwe ye dey amemo na to autopilot amamo. Na motitimu na mudwa monum na moye we na wo ka che say o man na obeto ye no it was sick, indeed it was sick, until now it is still sick. Besisa be o man no yare because significantly mo ba mo the three major policies oral 24-hour economy, women's bank ejakuba bi out. They should tell me one the omotima oral one omotima prosecute no apart from the normal noise around it. And you be recover this amount. Significantly for so many they bro mine.
But your original chairman in court. Original chairman.
Ono de na yora.
Original court.
Lawyer ona a lawyer.
Me say.
Original chairman de na yora. Wako wi o mine sika. Is that what you are saying?
Operation recover all.
No. Wako wi o mine sika. Is that what you are saying, lawyer? No. Loot. So how do you operationalize loot?
That is why he is facing.
I mean, it's unrelated. Overall, that was one of your flagship policies, not a significant way. That is one 24-hour economy. I feel na mudigina your friend is saying in parliament. Ever some pass a bill. That a honey Women's Bank. And then my found. And even the amount of Muslim Women's Bank. Something I don't know the thinking that goes through. Abrayewo agencies and views, the vehicles, the banks are there already. So when you are based on more baby busia, you need state government. State banks, financial institutions, can't you use them? Now only sir institute if I don't know if I'm allowed. Only sir government bank financial institution management bekasa mon set up. Your friend is a desk, more offices mamo or baby a pillow na call not dedicated to this. So when you are brace over here, do you need a different bank? but modern no nekeka these 3 flagship way not a single way and then rantia no me say 20 omu lusua you will see what will happen because 133 nyoma na muka no muntimi nyai and you tell me the economy is healed. You see, they are talking about inflation here 3.8. It is true. And what they tend to forget is that there has always been a wide gulf between theory and practice. And that is what is happening. There may be some say, Mon conduct Ghana Statistical Service. Mon sign go further. Namunya inflation analysis on regular culture. When I say regular culture, me ko kwa wakoto wache. Minim say me can not just here. Me ko choba akodi fufu. These are way of life. Me mako kejetia na me ba mampontin. Lorry fare na MPP time na inflation 15 point something. Na lorry fare no 6 cedis no. Our regular culture ene me free kejetia ba mampontin a saying that is what a who na bit ma correlate the inflation on paper and what the actuals on the ground. I see. Na say we catch them say inflation at 3.8. Na me free kejetia ba mampontin na me 20 cedis. That is my regular culture. And so Ghana Statistical Service you do that. Some me kokwa ngokoto watching na watch boy saying
so because say inflation also say it doesn't necessarily mean there was a price of everything at the price now is stable the rate at which are now cost in as a phone. You see a big
fantastic. That is actually the interpretation of inflation. It doesn't mean say bolsonati, but we are talking about stability of the increase.
Yes.
Lorry fare inflation na obi free man ponting edi ekọ mi ebuakwa edi kọ to anse na otua 5 cedis 6 cedis no and they were quiet and you know say lorry fares affect virtually everything. A single factor
key determinant
affecting BBA and that is the reason why the inflation figure on paper is not reflecting what is on the ground.
Mate
Minister they make another say and these are the realities. It is almost omoya ya me see anesthesia process no e fi mo yi no na mo
fail with tank
Mate
ya no oni omushia
0548931931 0548931931 02055931 my name is first caller of so good morning.
Good morning, Kwame Nkwantabisa.
Yes sir, we didn't be from free.
Oh, but you Sompa German of district.
Oh Benny Yonko Mamitio.
In a moment to TV as a Hunana Memo Basuna Memo and the Kinini I would be on a Basun Fast was taking no moment not before Akumati for the Mintirano.
So sorry. Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Hello.
Yes, good morning.
Opinion, good morning.
Me ba so di ni ba bia ofre me free.
Your friend Ade Akye Abia, me feel free nation number 1. Wa twuma pa mo da ya.
Ma me da se ma me fa we so e wa hanum. Thank you very much. Sorry, me fa we so wa. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes sir, we di ni ba bia ofre me free.
Let us give me to ka se be hemai.
Ma me ntiu.
Me de kaka me kan tia se dan Kenya nkopon. Na parties no ho. Aya mo mo nyoma ji se omo betna radio so TV so mo kwa ni nyansa. Omo communicate from kasama wo mo.
Opinion dey na okasa.
Na me ni kokulum ko paadi. No waka. Akufo adota na top 85 cedis. Eduru 100 cedis. Se share 54 55. That was just thinking actually. Make us akufo adota na na.
O say o chere na adwene na won so chere wadwene nti on ka so oni nyansa chere o
ade bu ho anya de e no kore o pia se so o chere wadwene aka na de ye me se wan ka so wadwene wo se na wo se ni kure ni dia na che atra de chere e je ya mo so no mo hwe ni ma biye ene o mo ka hwam enti mo nyoma de che de o mo ke kan no na ye ni hwe o ye ko fa de you see a city the bag abati you first million kura 1.3%. A good for the summer million.
Mate,
I was thinking
thank you very much. Good morning.
Good morning, boss.
Yes, I would never be offering me free.
Pacha frame Yakuba Alaba, Yako Pontion, Juma Power, Master, Tamana Benama, Cherry Boss, Abasim, and I said to me, and no question. When more organizer, Alhaji Sito. Boss, some of them in a look,
but a circle for some yabetre, abandon with the door of himself. About Chubia, Commoning on Koshia, Obian himself abandoned, or the Musican and Copobusia, and it's an abound with Bayana. On to make sure Mukam, tell me Yabetre, the doors are abound with Chomoka, so Yama was about with Baza, Yama up from the Piapa for Cassa 18 of one, so could you more Cotadia, Yene, ye boy, and good to who cost so Cotadia. The price is different, the price is different. I'm about to know why I'm there. And I can't see to my don't at the end. A person say about it, and he said, I saw on the town for Sophia on Bandit number 8. The piece and the man of Puano, no, so, and the for so man. I'm
but I see, Mamma for William, a last caller, and I see from good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, I would be a friend.
Come Julius Agaho because from Wasi Tutuka.
Agaho, I uncle.
The meeting in say, Michia and paying for regional executive and it's for and I see a college for paying for multiple government job. Let me form by some more to say Argentina and Myanmar and Koso as a sea dollar upper form, petrol be upper form, inflation be a Koso come on. And before say, it's a pound would go criminal and it's an Roman at Eba. I didn't tell Coco for up to now, Musica Eddie Emba Arctic criminal, I don't know, or more than this woman or more yea. So, ended before. What last 8 years? 8 years, and I'm going to be a more year. This year, Mokoji, Mokoji Bedia, Cathedrals, Calcram, also with the same crowd.
Obeni, Agahoa. Onyas was one for Jibe.
Ose,
Onyina swabe to media, Dinaswa Castle, Mudi, Besian Bedia.
Lose some Mokoji, the Bayano, so my papa, Modi. Busi am the boy, Sanya in India, Bomina Case, and Penifo Mobile Ninano, or Butumaya Ma, until to say Obian Buno, and the San and standing a river, confiscating no mountain Gumbutum. So, NDC, a Gino Mano, and a Papa to go up Coco for no Muscanere, and Baba Omunia Betre, because contractors for Corona Musica Crack and Dadano, John Domana will keep your car.
Agahoa, Aminasi, thank you very much. 9:39 yabo anisa ti memfa in si honum we say happy birthday to you your friend Eunice Opoku baby I will be my happy birthday why nyame esho no tinanimu encho na onyo kesi. Thank you very much. What a Dr. Simon Boating or a lecturer war Amstead Sanzo Anna lawyer Isaac Darkon and so a general secretary hopeful Sanzo legal practitioner what your monkami Dinde Kwame Jakoti Kwame Nkwantabisa Barbara behind the scenes director show no na Kelvin so a call live on your Facebook YouTube and I feel so TV so Asante Munina etache so thank you very much for being a part of the show by way of ear, voice, and SMS. A dafo fro a brefo fro ye besan ashia biem na medio esi form no. May the Proverbs chapter 3 verse number 6 enejao. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your path. Live well before you leave. Good morning.